Hey guys, welcome to the channel. On a fine Sunday afternoon, I finally decided it was time to switch on the camera. And speaking of making appearance, guess who made an appearance in the Diablo Immortal community? It's our guy Pez Radar. So he's the community lead of the entire Diablo franchise and not just Diablo Immortal for Diablo 4 and everything. He shows up only when there's some news to drop or when things are really bad. And in this case, it was the second one. So what happened? So basically, I think every one of you know by now that the game has a lot of bugs in it right now. So in my Reddit post, I just made a list of all the bugs that I got from feedback of different players and which I faced it personally myself, like getting kicked out of battlegrounds, dungeon raids, unable to initiate Keons. This was a major problem for our clan. We even made a forum post. One of our clan officers made a forum post about this roughly a week ago. And apart from this, there were some other problems as well, and then some people mentioned some more problems in the comments, so I listed those as well. Things were not looking good at all, and that's when Pez Radars drops in and he says that out of nowhere that we have fixed the issues and servers should be working fine. So everyone was again jumped on him, like said no, it is not fixed. Then he realizes that there are different regions and different regions have different problems and they need separate fixing. Then he goes on to say that to provide some user IDs so that he can investigate via DM, which is funny to me because we cannot DM Pez Radar on Reddit. His DMs are closed, and if you send him a chat request, I don't think so he's going to accept because so many people must be sending him. He's the community leader of Diablo, right? So yeah, so basically this was the situation. People were having problems with the game. It was buggy. It had a lot of problems in every game mode and it required some severe fixing to be done. So after that, I took this basically his post and I posted it on official Reddit Discord, and there I took the conversation in the Discord, and there he said that C is still getting fixed and over time it was fixed like he said. And then someone asked the question about compensation, and it is very fair to expect a compensation where the game is lagging and crashing in every game mode for multiple days, not just one. It was a prolonged problems, and even those claims of the game being fixed, it was not fixed firstly. So here in Discord as well, he was asking for some user IDs and basically to solve the issue, and some of the people have provided the user IDs. Even I provided 3 of the user IDs from our clan and people I know. So after that, the issue was finally fixed. The crashes in BGs and dungeons were finally fixed. That's when one of my warband members asked, will there be any compensation? The reply to that was US is on holiday, they need a few days to discuss and something will be messaged out. So he's kind of saying that in some days something will be messaged out. Basically, they are finally going to acknowledge that there was some problems, I guess. And I don't understand this part, and this is why I'm making this video. Why is it taking so much time to discuss on something like this? Even earlier he said that it will be discussed and evaluated, but compensation discussions and decisions take a little time usually, so I wouldn't expect something immediate until that occurs. So this is what is weird to me, because I have been playing other games as well currently, not just Diablo Immortal. And in those games, whenever there's some problems, that some server problem is issued, is detected, or players cannot play the game, a compensation is immediately given. Immediately. They do not even think for a moment. Something that people expect, and I think it is actually due. So for example, in our case, the entire clan could not do Keons for 3 days or 3 to 4 days, and they basically missed the aspirant keys and the legendary gears that they get. People actually lost some resources and progress in the game because of these issues. So I think this was a no-brainer, and immediately compensation should have been issued. What is there to discuss in this, right? And speaking of, I'll further elaborate on this once more, because I know he has said that it will take some time and it is not outrightly rejected. But in Diablo Immortal, I'll say that the compensation that they give or they do not give most of the time, it's very bad. It's very bad. This is just one case. I think 2 weeks ago, some of the clan members could not do, some of the clans could not do shadow wars, and because of that, they could not participate in Rite of Exile. So one things have multiple implications, and I think Blizzard should acknowledge these problems and issue compensation whenever the people face problems. Like I remember the Wolf clan in our server, they were actually among the top 3 clans, and we were the immortals. We are the current immortals. So they were expecting to basically fight us in the Alley of Blood on Sunday, and since they were unable to attend Shadow Wars, they could not attend the Alley of Blood on Sunday, and basically they were thrown into Group B, I think, the next week, because once in Shadow War you lose on Thursday, you are shifted to Group B. So you see, it causes a lot of nuisance and a lot of problems in games for people who play this game diligently and regularly, and basically they want to compete at a good level. But in that problem also, no problem was acknowledged, no in-game mail. Everyone was expecting something, but nothing happened. Here again, last week it was terrible. The game felt terrible and literally unplayable, but we did not get any compensation. Even today I was doing terror rifts. Actually, they say that it has been fixed, most of the errors have fixed, but still there are some problems in the games here and there. Like I was doing terror rifts and I couldn't and I was facing so much lag. I could not do one pillar. Actually, in terror rifts you do 4 pillars, right? Because of the lag I could do only 3. And if you look at the forums right now and you just go to the bug report section, it's crazy how many bugs have been reported and still are being reported. So let me give you an example of other game, how they do it. So I am playing this anime waifu game. I never played a game like that. I have never played Genshin. This is Wuthering Waves. So in that game, the server crashed once, I think, and because of that, they gave one free 5-star character to each and every player who is playing the game. Now that is a pretty big deal. That's a very big compensation. And right now, actually, people in that game, they are just waiting for servers to crash so that they get a good compensation. So that's how the compensation is given in other games, immediately and very good. Most of the time it's more than what you would have farmed or what you have lost in the game. But here hardly there's acknowledgement. This first time there's acknowledgement, but there's just no compensation till now. They say that they will give a compensation, but it's just weird to me. They have acknowledged that there is some problem. So what's there to discuss about in this? Basically you just see that people cannot play the game, just give them a compensation. So yeah, basically in the end I would like to say that having good communication is very important, and when there's some problem, basically giving compensation is very important. I think these two can help people feel less frustrated about the game when problems happen in the game, and basically keeps the morale of the people playing the game high. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk in this video. I thought it was important to highlight this lack of compensation and communication problems that is happening in Diablo Immortal. I thought this is very important. So like and subscribe if you like the contents of the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.